If you are looking for a place to hold your special occasions, a place where you can drift away from the typical classy of the city, where the nature is a community and serene is the beauty, I'm recommending this farm and sanctuary. It has the touch of divine tranquility. This is Divine Heart Farm and Sanctuary here in Barangay Anislag, Daraga, Albay. This is just 10 minutes away from the Bicol International Airport. So, this is reachable and accessible. And by the way, the owners of this farm are tours and travel operators. So, if you need a good package and want to see the best of the Bicol region and the best of the Philippines, of course, they are the answers to your questions and problems of where to go and what to do. Well, I will not be talking too much. What I'm going to do is to show you every corner of the farm for you to find and imagine how is it like being here. Now, this is the main outdoor garden reception area for your parties and other special occasions.
Dawn's coming is a grace. We are blessed with His presence, aside from the friendships that we renew as we discussed, as we shared stories. Also, I'm happy that He could bring over to your Facebook accounts our picture, something about our farm. This we have started for quite a time, long time ago already. Slowly, and started like a hobby of my husband, considering that he has a green thumb. And this area is a waste area, actually, dumping ground for all those dirt around. And we purchased the lots one by one, having not much money, but each one would offer a lot to sell. But fortunately, the whole area now has 13 lots adjoining, and we want really to come up with a model farm in the farm tourism industry that seems to be the fad now in Philippine tourism. So, well, what inspired us? Around this area are relocation sites, as Daraga has been a victim of floods, victim of the Riming, especially the very hard typhoon that hit us, also a victim of eruptions of our beautiful Mayon volcano. So the inspiration came by when the nearby areas, hectares of them, were made or converted into relocation sites, thus cutting down so many trees. And the cutting down of so many trees brought to our consciousness the displacement of the birds that perch on them, that nest on them. Also, we said, being educators for decades too, both of us have been teachers in universities and also in colleges in the city of Legazpi. We also thought of making this a real good educational center where students or even whoever would like to know more of botany, they could come and study trees and plants and ornamentals and everything in here, even classify them, for this garden has its own taxonomy. I remember our third girl in college who majored in, was this, who is she finished at the Bicol University Biosci, and she made this her thesis. So she came up with 369 pages, a book, which on every page is a picture of the plant in here, of the tree in here, with its corresponding scientific and common name, plus the uses and the description of the plants. So this is a very good venue for people who would like to know more about botany. Also, this could be an event center. We already have catered to 2 receptions of a wedding. For our area is actually carpeted, not red carpet, but green carpet all around is Bermuda. Well maintained by my husband and our gardener, pulling every little weed that destroys the Bermuda. Likewise, this is also a sanctuary. Now that we have planted trees, now that we have all around greenery, many birds come by. In the morning, as early as 4 or 5, the tweets of the birds you will hear, and that is music to the ears of people who come to this area. They would fly away in the morning, but certainly they would come back in the afternoon or late afternoon, and in the evening stay in here. They are regular boarders in our area. So even the birds are more than enough to establish communing with nature, and that's what people look for now. Amidst the adversities, amidst the pandemic, amidst the fear of people, people can be invited, or they invite themselves even to come just to look and find tranquility, serenity, silence, and quiet, and let the nature be the music to their ears. So, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to welcome you to this Divine Heart Farm and Sanctuary. This is located at Puruk 5, Anislag, Daraga, Albay. You may ask anybody around, they would know this place, our address, for we are known in the whole region, being people who pioneered tourism industry, activities and trainings in the whole Bicol region. So you can go to Sorsogon or Catanduanes, ask them where we are. Probably this office related to tourism will know where to show you or advise you where to go if you want to find us. So Dawn, we would like to thank you very, very sincerely, very deeply for coming by. So thank you very much and welcome back again in your next trip. See you next time.
Welcome back, Don.
Thank you. Thank you so
And,
much.
As you look at it, there had been a lot of developments already. So I told you before about developing a place into self-sufficient, self-reliant, and also a resilient area. This is it. And you had already seen how we are developing it. But you see, more natural, even with the use of pesticides, we do not do that. It's more on natural farming and self-sufficient because now we are producing fruits, vegetables, and things like that, even coconut, and we produce our own copra. So during the lockdown, we had been staying here, and the farm is really giving us a real support, and not only for us, but for our permanent borders here, the birds, and even as other animals, wild animals that are already habitating or living in here. So right now, I just had finished feeding the fish, and in time we will be harvesting them. But the kingfishers had made their harvest already, almost every day. So from 1,000, our number of fishes now, the tilapia fishes, had been reduced. Anyway, welcome back, and hopefully, when you're going to entice people to go and visit other places, especially attractions and tourism sites, probably you would also invite them to visit our farm, the Divine Heart Farm and Sanctuary, because we have a lot to offer. And also, now we are finishing our one unit accommodation facility for people to stay here and experience tranquility in a farm and a sanctuary, where a morning call, an early morning call will be done by the birds, our boarders, and also in the evening we have also certain type of birds. Even our native owl here is residing in our sanctuary now. So a lot of things, and hopefully when you come back, everything is already completed, and you have to stay here for not just an overnight, probably 3 days and 2 nights, and also bringing or taking along with you your friends and things. So, good riddance and do good.
If you cannot be good, at least be careful.